gonna make crawfish and etouffee. The next step is to make a roux.
Turn on the fire, JJ. You gotta push it in. Hey, got an ignition point. There you go. All right.
Now that the pan is smoking, we're gonna put the oil in the roux.
All right, we're gonna do what JJ told us. We're gonna put the oil in the pan and scrape it all out with your finger, or you won't get the full oil. Now, the way I do this, I use a strainer as a sifter, and you just want to shake in a little bit at a time. That way, all the grains of flour get wet. Because if you don't, they'll clump up, and it makes it a lot more work. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat down to medium now that it's smoking hot. We don't want to burn it. Just keep doing that, just gradually mix it in. This is the high heat method of making roux. It's a lot faster to make it, but you can't ever leave it alone or it'll burn. But it's a lot faster, takes a lot less time. Alright, we got all the flour incorporated. And we'll cook the roux until it's a mahogany or dark red-brown color. Been at it about 4 minutes or so. It's getting close, turning brown. It's not that red mahogany or chestnut horse color yet, but we're getting there. All right, we're reaching our color. We're going to turn the heat all the way off completely, and we're going to dump in our vegetables and about half our seasoning. And we're going to keep stirring it until the sizzling stops. Woo, that's a lot of steam. It's hot on your hand. All right, the sizzling is slowing down. We're getting some nice caramelization on the vegetables. Remember, roux is Cajun napalm. You get this stuff on your skin, you better go stick your arm under a running faucet of water because it will not come off otherwise. The sizzling is slowed down quite a bit. It's just barely has any crackle. We're going to add 2 cups of seafood stock I made with the red snapper bones. And we're going to dissolve the roux into that. Okay, I got the roux dissolved in. We're going to turn the heat back on. We're going to bring it up to a boil and then set it down to a simmer and cook it for about an hour to make sure we get all the flour taste out. Okay, to finish off the etouffee, you need 2 sticks or 1/2 pound of butter, 1 solid and 1 cut into pats. All right, to finish off the etouffee, we're going to put a pan on heat, about medium heat. We're going to throw a stick of butter in. We've got 2 pounds of crawfish tails with the fat from Louisiana. Good stuff, certified Cajun. Alright, our butter's starting to sizzle, so it's time to put in the crawfish tails and saute them. And squeeze all that fat out of there. Take that bag and wring that sucker out. You want all that good stuff in there. Alright, the heat's come back enough there. It's bubbling again, sizzling. That's good enough. We're going to turn the fire off and add the crawfish tails and 1 more cup of stock to the roux and stock we've been simmering over here to get rid of the flour taste. So we're going to put all that in there. Plus 1 more cup of stock. Get that mixed in. Now we'll turn that back burner off and move it back over here to the front burner. And we'll turn the fire on. And when it starts to simmer, then we'll turn the fire off. We'll add the pats of butter into it, and then don't stir it, you shake it to mix the butter in. Otherwise, the oil will separate. It's starting to bubble. So we're gonna turn off the heat. We're gonna dump in all these pats of butter. And we're gonna grab something so we don't burn ourselves. And we're just gonna shake it in. Just do this. Don't stir it. Just gradually let the butter melt in. And when it finally melts, you're done. And serve it over rice. 1 cup of etouffee or gumbo to 3/4 cup of rice is the perfect serving.